Good morning. It is Monday, November 3rd. Oof, October. Yeah. Let me see. So, decent weekend. Had 231 on Friday, 211 Saturday. Fell off a cliff, kind of half worth of sales. 96. And one sale this morning already, 36. Nice little sale there. And the thumbnail, I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll ramble about it. But before we get into that, the thumbnail, I got to ChatGPT. Hold on, let me get this up. So I asked ChatGPT to do this thumbnail about a guy getting robbed and, his pockets are empty and inside out. And it comes back and says, I can't create an image with someone being mugged or robbed because that depicts uh, physical harm. And it spit one out. I didn't like it. Had them change it. And then they spit one out, and I may use this one. I don't know yet. I'm trying to change this up a little bit. But here's Frankenstein, because Frankenstein, eBay, all just stuck together from different pieces. Here it has yeah, I can't do it, but it did it. So, anywho, I just thought that was amusing. And eBay has gotten expensive uh to use to sell on. I think my selling costs. I just looked at the whatever the oh, come on, John, it's Monday. Sorry, I did have my coffee. Whatever the report is, and I don't want to do that. Selling costs almost 30%. This is I think October, last 30 days or something. And I actually saw there was something else that it was 36 or 37. I can't find it right now, but 30 to 37% of my eBay income goes to selling costs. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money compared to like Whatnot. Whatnot takes, it's like 12%. I mean, they take 9 or something like that, but after the credit card processing fee, I always figure like 12%. I can show you here. So here's my Whatnot show from Saturday. I brought in 1685, and then 1485 went to my bank account, which is roughly 12%, a little less than 12% is what Whatnot takes. I don't pay for any promoted listings on Whatnot, and I have 3 or 4 or 5 different promoted rates on eBay. Some are 5%, some are up to 9%. Hell, I might even have like a 12%. I'm not 100% sure. But, and hell, what I'm talking about is eBay's just made that announcement about promoted listings, and it's if someone clicks on your promoted listings but doesn't buy it, if they click on your item through the promoted listings, they don't buy it, but some Joe Blow a month later, within 30 days, clicks on the item but didn't go through promoted, you still pay the promotion ad rate on it or something like that. 'Cause I don't understand it. I just know, man, last card. I just know that it's just becoming ridiculous. Remember when you just listed shit and it sold and you didn't have to pay out the ass to do it? I remember. Yeah. So, nice little sale here. Little issue with the buyer. Here, I talk about this card a little bit more detail in the what's that thing called? That is called my membership channel. $5. You can join below the link. teach you all about selling postcards. But I'm not some eBay know-it-all. I've just been selling on here for over 28 years, and I've seen some shit. But I don't have all the answers. I don't have great insight. I just know when something stinks. So I think I will probably get rid of all my promotion. It used to be able you could do 1 or 2%, and I think they changed that now to where it's a minimum of 5. So I don't know. I'll probably drop it to 0. That's my guess. See what happens with the sales. Just keep on listing. That is the right one, right? Just the line having. Okay. And you know what? I'll see where it goes, but I don't think I'm gonna keep promoting it. Whatever 10-12% or some of those are. Not all of them are up there. I just know that some are 5, some are 6, some are 9, some are 12. I'm sure. I don't think I've ever gone over 12. I might have. I don't know. But they're just taking too much. Greed. All just greed. Gotta make sure the stockholders are happy and making money. That's all gonna catch up, I'm sure, someday. Who knows? Probably not. Hey, I get to stay in that box. So, am I gonna stop selling on eBay? No. I've talked about the other postcard selling sites like Hip, Postcard, not good sales. Delcamp.net, great for international, but they definitely don't get the money, I don't think, for what people pay in the United States for these little pieces of paper. Alan Clapsaddle, nice little card there. So, no, I may bitch about eBay, but that's where my money comes from. And Whatnot. Whatnot I'm selling in bulk. And, that's just to sell singles. You can set up your store to sell singles on Whatnot, but if I could figure out a way to move all my listings, I'm sure they have a like an Excel type of thing. I can download it from eBay and upload it to Whatnot. Haven't looked into it. Haven't thought about it. But I don't know if single sales of postcards are going to do well on Whatnot. Because I see people selling singles during shows on Whatnot, and man, that's kind of a tough way to go, selling single cards and maybe getting $1, maybe 3. I don't see too many, unless they're like really nice, like Halloween's or something else, but just trying to sell a single card on there. I just don't see it happening. But the good thing with, Whatnot, you get rid of stuff on Whatnot. Like this, I could not open a show and say, okay, I'm going to have this Bienview restaurant card. I'm going to start it at $12. It's never going to sell. People on Whatnot are going to look at you like you're smoking something. Not gonna do it. I don't know where that came from. And that's what I use Whatnot for. I use it for getting rid of bulk postcards. I don't know did I ruin Whatnot by doing that? Everybody got so used to me selling in big fat lots. for cheap. Well, not cheap. Some of my lots go really, really high, but I'm putting a lot in those lots. I'm on Rogue River. Where are you? Today's going to be the day that they're all at the back of the pile. So again, I thought about going live this morning since I have so much, and it would be better to interact with people while I have such a big a lot of orders to go out this morning. But again, I think it would turn into an hour and a half video, and I just want to, it's going to be probably a half hour long as is. This guy bought a whole bunch. Sure, I get the right ones. Him? Okay. So this guy has 5 in here. You're right on there. I think it's 5. Crap. Now I gotta search this guy. Yeah, it says 4 listings, but he bought 2 here. So yeah, that's 5 cards. There's that. Excuse me. That one. So, anyway, any questions, leave them below and I'll answer them in the next video. I already pulled all my airplane cards. And some choo-choo trains. That's not it. Pulled a lot of, oh, maybe it is it. Hold on, something's not adding up. Well, there's the one Eastern. It seems like I sold a lot of Eastern Airlines over the weekend. Well, it was there. I had it. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to talk about now. I'm not having a good time here trying to find all my stuff. I already pulled cards because I set them over here. Someone said that my volume was way low, and I listened to the. Now it does look like it's way low. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Hold on, I gotta check something. Well, no, I'm not gonna mess around with it now. Oh well, it's either there or it isn't. There we go. It's what's working. Sorry about that. This one just listed and sold. This is probably where I get the thumbs down, which is fine. Oh, look at that big crease on there. Where's this from? Oh, it's Studebaker. And nice crease. Let's see. Make sure I talked about it. I usually do a crease that bad. And I probably priced this appropriately too. I didn't see what the selling price was. It sold, yeah, $447. I'm sure I mentioned the crease, even though it's very noticeable. Note creasing right side. Good job, John. Too bad it'd probably be probably a $15 to $20 card if it wasn't for that crease. Okay, Gustavo, got some planes coming your way. DZ8. I don't remember pulling DZ8. But I did. I did pull DZ8. So what do you guys think? I mean, like I said, I'm not an eBay guru. I've just been selling a long time. But what do you think of the pay to play? Do you guys promote your listings? You going to continue Leave your comments if you wish. I'm not telling you what to do. Should I go on live? Oh, IUP. Went there. Okay, R93. What's this one? Philadelphia. I got a big stack to go through here. Boy, I almost passed it up and went through this whole stack looking for it. Another nice little sale. One. Yeah. I got some listing. I think I did a 100. I do 100 listings. Oh, not that it matters. Here, let me. I just thought it was interesting. It doesn't matter because. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Listings, active. $1 million in listed value. There's a lot of airplane cards. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I could list one postcard for $1 million and boom, got $1 million listed inventory. A lot of airplane cards and stuff like that. But I just thought it was interesting hitting that number. And it could probably, truthfully, like this airplane card, I probably have. Well, when I pulled this one for packing, it said I had 0 left, and I have like 40. So I just bumped it up to relisted it as 20, but that's what, $80 or so, or more, $80. So again, there's airplane cards back there. I have 1,000 of them, and I only have maybe 20 listed at $4. So if I did like every single card I actually have listed, that number would probably be 200 to 300,000, and the listed value would probably be $2+ million, something like that. But it doesn't mean anything. Like, just because I have it doesn't mean it's been selling. But anyway, I said it doesn't mean anything. I just thought it was interesting. And I remember when eBay used to show you your listing limits. I don't know if they still do. But at one time I was allowed to list, I think it was $1 billion worth of stuff. I think that's what it was. $1 billion. I can't remember if it was 1 billion listings, but I know it was either 1 billion listings or 1 billion monetary wise. I don't, and then he got rid of it. Just, it didn't mean anything. But hey, man, if you have $1 billion worth of inventory listed, good for you. Hope it's all selling. So a couple more airplane cards. And, excuse me. That one. Okay, BA12. That's just was listed not too long ago. I started on, I mentioned I started listing, or not started listing, but I was listing. I think I got 100 cards yesterday. Done pretty quickly. It was mindless stuff. If you remember, it was the what I bought at the Allentown Paper Show. I started listing that I showed you that album, but also it's everything else I bought at the Allentown Paper Show I started working on. So I hope to finish. I have another 400. I think it was, no, it wasn't 500. It was 400 and almost like 450 postcards. And I got 100 listed yesterday. Hope to finish those today. Just look around. I got so much stuff to list. That one. And another airplane card. I wonder what. I mean, I know the Concorde blew up, but why'd they get rid of the Concorde? Wasn't that it? Let me look through this. Make sure I don't have any BAs left. BA. So, since it's buried at the bottom over here. So we're gonna get all this. See, I have a lot to pull yet. Oh, see a BA. No, no wait, once that's an R29. So, oh, see, I just lost my train of thought. What I was talking about. See, if I was live, I could have the chat tell me what I was just talking about. Oh, listing. So worked on it. Beautiful. It was that album. I mean, I can talk about it. I guess you could look at the listings I just did. But beautiful cards. Really great condition. Subject matter may not be the best location wise. But I'm listing them pretty quickly. And I'll list them for what they are. I'll list them maybe on the top end of the comps. Hopefully sell a few that way, and then as the months go by, I'll lower the price. That was a pain in the butt to sell too. So many questions. But I definitely, the more I listed of what I listed yesterday or the day before, like 4 sold. So that was nice. Nice. Got some Santa Clauses here. Nice nice holiday ones here. Do I have any more 83, 33s, H's, and M's, and M's? Okay. But I know I mentioned it, but definitely get your Easter and Valentine's Day listed. That'll be here before you know it. Four. Yeah, I just don't know if that's a real photo. It might be. For those who have, who I mentioned before about the TikToks, that chant, I may let that lapse for right now. Yeah, it probably is, but the paper, I don't know. I'm still not 100% convinced. There's no reflective silvering. So I'm not sure. Okay, this order, set that aside because that's the same person. Boy, I know I'm all over the place. Again, if I went live, and I don't know if I'm going to go live because some days, like today's going to be, I'm 25 minutes in, 24 minutes in. So yeah, this might be a good day to go live, but I don't want to get into the habit of going live. And then, it's a morning there where it's a 4-minute video or a 4-minute live. That one's in not the best condition. I'm not going to, it's beside the point if I mention that it's not in great condition. Can't do anything about it. Stanley, Idaho. And we got Hawaii. Oh, I have to sneeze. I'm going to have to pause it. Sorry. Ugh, bless me. Real photo. There's a whole bunch of Hawaii in that stack. Hawaii hasn't been selling. Maybe it's priced too high. But it doesn't seem like Hawaii has been selling very good recently, or very well recently. Okay. Almost called it a choo-choo train. Okay, here's the rest of this person's holiday cards. Santa. Santa. I haven't made any purchases. I really, the fear of missing out. I want to go out and source. Definitely don't need to source. I have 50,000+ cherry-picked nice cards. Maybe not all nice, but cherry-picked cards waiting to be scanned and listed. And I'm going to York in a couple weeks. I don't need to be sourcing. But I want to source. So, I got to think of a game plan for York. Uh-oh. Oh, whew. Santa Claus, I didn't think he was going to show up. This was all view cards. Motels and scenings and stuff like that. And Santa was hanging out at the back. He didn't seem like he belonged in that tab right there. So this person got these 5. But yeah, I gotta come up with a game plan. I mean, I always know there's a couple categories that I always buy or always search for. I don't know if I've talked about those in my membership videos. I'm not sure. I might gatekeep that. Okay. Oh, again, here's this guy. Is this guy again? No, that might be something different. I already packed his stuff. So, usually what I do since York is 2 days and I am staying over, so because I've done it before, I've driven up for the Friday and spent all day there, and it's work sitting on your ass for 10 hours or however long the show goes on. And I'm beat, so it's like an hour and a half up the road or something like that. And I did that with the full intention. I was like, it's only an hour and a half away. I'll drive up Saturday. And there's been times I'm like, shit, I'm beat. I'm exhausted. And I missed the second day. So if I stay over, I know I'm guaranteed to stay that extra day. Now that I may not spend that whole time at the show. Saturday I may leave, I don't know, 2 o'clock and it closes at 4 or something like that. But the first day, I know a lot of people, believe it or not. I know a lot of people in the postcard world, so I always, and I like talking to them and learning from them, so I'll sit at their booth and look through their cards, and then I'll talk to them. And it's nothing to spend 2 hours at one person's booth or longer just talking about postcards or whatever. And so that first day is almost like I'm just catching up with people. I haven't seen them maybe since the last postcard show up there. But I always check I'm kind of skipping the quarter boxes. I think when I first started, I used to hey, make sure to just hit the quarter boxes. And I always did pretty well with the quarter boxes. I found some really excellent cards in the quarter box. But I I've been getting away from that. I'll sit with like the dollar boxes now. But I also take the topics that I search for. I'm more prone now to spend up, sometimes up to like $10 a card, thinking that I can, at the very least, double that. Hopefully, 10x my money. So, and then I'm asking for bulk. I'm looking for bulk postcards. Feed the whatnot monster. If I can buy a box for $40 like I did at Allentown, and I can put, I'll go through it and pull out what I want, and then pull out for topic lots for other whatnot shows, and then the rest, and there's still good cards in there. If I can then take that $40 box, and it takes like 1.5 to 2 boxes to fill a flat rate that I've been selling on the whatnot shows. So we'll just call it 2 boxes. And so at $80, and then I can sell those in bulk for the average I sold them for at my whatnot show on Saturday. I had to do some math. It was $226. So $80, and in 15 minutes I turned that into 200 and something. So was that not quite 3 times my money back? It's an easy 2.5 plus, and then shipping only takes. I just gotta print the label and tape up the box, so shipping takes no time at all. So if I can find a dealer up there who maybe their quarter boxes they want to get rid of. Oh, how many of these? Is that number 2? Okay, good. Because I already had, there's one. Samey, but it's darker. There it is. That's the one. So I'll look out for that. I'll probably take 500 in cash. I usually take anywhere between 500 to 1,000 in cash, and that's usually what I would take. And then sometimes if I ran out of money, I would go hit the ATM machine, or the Mac machine if you're that old. But now since I know most of the dealers, not all of them, but I know enough, they're okay with a check from me. So that helps out. But I end up kind of spending more money because I can write a check. If I take cash, I know I could be limited to that. Yeah. But looking forward to York. I missed it last year, which I could have gone up. I had to pick my daughter up for Thanksgiving break, so I missed the Friday, and then Saturday I was dead ass tired. I think that's what happened. Anyway, I did not go up Saturday, or I wanted to spend time because she was away at school, and wanted to spend time with the family. But this year, got my hotel room. I'm not canceling it. Can't remember if I did a prepaid. I may have done a prepaid, so I know I have to go. Ooh, 34 minutes. I guess it's almost like a live show. Captive audience. Because you can click out at any time you want. Oh, I haven't know. What's that train? Hold on. There's another train postcard just kind of sitting here. I think I just pulled that this morning. Boy, we're still going. EO4. So getting back to our topic, I've been mentioning I need to change my shipping. Still haven't done that. Need to do that. Probably while I'm doing that, get rid of promoted listings. And there's a whole bunch of cards. See, I don't put, when I list something, I don't immediately put, there's the other BA19. I knew I had one. I didn't see it. I don't put make offer on newly listed cards. I don't put it on there for 6 months, sometimes up to a year. So I need to add that. I need to change some of my handling time is 1 day, some is 2 days. So I need to change that. I just need to do a mass fixing of shit. And I don't do business policies because those are horse shit. Because every time I get into them, they disappear. So I don't do them. C46. Oh, there's that choo-choo train. Is this one? So, anywho, if you go to York, which I highly suggest you do, weekend before Thanksgiving, again, and people fly in for it, and that's all creased to hell. Hopefully I mentioned that it's creased to hell. People fly into it. I've seen cars in the parking lot from Canada, from like Indiana. So people drive. Oh man, I hope. Again, it's too late now, but this card is severely creased. Well, you can see it right there. Again, not that it matters, but hopefully, yeah, creases. Okay. And here's that choo-choo train. So if you're within a day's drive, and if you're used to 8 hours in a car or something like that, definitely go to York. Allentown's really good too. This one, I just talked about this postcard, and I don't know if this is a viewer looking at this card, but it's a postcard. Jackass Retro, I talked about, had this very same card. And his might have been more of a postcard, or he had something of exact image. But people kept returning it because they thought they were getting a 2 life-size cigar store Indians for whatever. So I'm selling these for $4.50. It might be the first one that sold. So I made sure I put on there, it's a postcard. I put a quarter on there, and in the listing, this is a blank back advertising postcard. You are not getting actual cigar store Indians. So I hope this is just a viewer wanting one, because I think it's the first one I've sold for these. So it'll be interesting if that comes back. We're getting close, people. We're getting close. 40 minutes of me rambling. Oh, shit, that's upstairs. Just sold that one. R29. I'll have to go upstairs and get that one, but I'll do that at. I'm not gonna pause it to go up, because after this one I'll be done. 40 plus minutes is way too long to listen to me, if you even did. I'm gonna I can see the analytics, and most people are gonna bail after 4 minutes anyway. So let me know if you've made it this far. 40 minutes. Should have gone live. Should have gone live. So, almost done. Almost done. Put you out of your misery here. And then I gotta head to the post office and take all my... Yeah, I'm done. So, I got that one upstairs. Okay, everybody. Thank you for sticking around with me. I do have to do... Let's do the... I mean, not that anybody's going to be around for this long, but this weekend coming up, Hawaii. Yes, that'd be nice. Postcard show in Ohio, Virginia, Michigan, and there's York. 3 weeks away, something like that. We'll see you tomorrow.